The CSUN Center for Urban Water Resilience is working on ways to conserve water and use it more efficiently. Maria Cartaya is in Studio B with the director of the center to talk about this important goal.
Joining us today is the director for the new Center of Urban Water Resilience, Mike Anthas. Thank you for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us first, why was the Center for Urban Water Resilience created?
So it was chartered inside the College of Social Behavioral Sciences back in February of 2015 to support that college and other colleges on campus working on water issues, water research here on campus, but also engaging with the community around campus that might need help or research related to water issues.
Great. How is this center, do you think it's going to help fight the drought that is going on right now?
Well, we're in our fourth year of drought, as you know, and the center's interest in urban water issues, of course, at the moment is focused on drought because that's what most people are focused on. But our challenges of water in Southern California, today it's drought, but one day soon it might be flood. It will always be a question of how we get enough water resources to us here in Southern California because we have way more people than we have local water. So the drought in particular, the kinds of work that we're doing is trying to bring attention from, especially for the students, on the issues around drought. Sometimes it's hard for someone who came from far away or who lives in a dorm to really think about the drought in their minds every day. So trying to bring attention to it is certainly one of the things that we're working on. But then also helping the region and all the agencies that manage water in the region learn how to better handle this cycle of plenty and then drought that we might live with in the future. The climate change experts are all telling us that this is likely to be part of our pattern for many decades to come, is drought some years and too much rain the others.
Do you have any idea of the reduction rate if people are actually cutting off water usage?
So the governor issued a request, started as a request, then it became a demand that the state conserve, and that whole process came down through a state agency called the State Water Resources Control Board, which are the water regulators at the state level. They also, as part of their approach to drought, have been demanding that people submit data. So all the various companies and agencies that deliver water to people in California have been submitting their data of water use monthly since earlier this year. And much to everyone's surprise, both in August and July, the state, at a sum total, reduced by about 33% over what they used 2 years ago, which is a much bigger number that came much faster than anyone really predicted. So we do know fairly comprehensively that the state is conserving lots of water compared to what we used in 2013. How that plays out to any particular person is harder to judge, but at the broad scale, we know there's a lot of conservation going on.
So at least we've seen an improvement.
Yeah, very much so.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, happy to be here.
Great. Unfortunately, this is all we have time for today, so back to you at the studio.